INTJ is the third rarest type in the population, and the rarest type among women. INTJs make up 2% of the general population, 3% of men, 1% of women. INTJs are analytical problem solvers, eager to improve systems and processes with their innovative ideas. They have a talent for seeing possibilities for improvement, whether at work, at home, or in themselves. Each of the 4 letters of the INTJ code signifies a key personality trait of this type. INTJs are energized by time alone, introverted, focus on ideas and concepts rather than facts and details, intuitive, make decisions based on logic and reason, thinking, and prefer to be planned and organized rather than spontaneous and flexible, judging. INTJs are sometimes referred to as mastermind personalities because of their strategic, logical way of thinking. Often intellectual, INTJs enjoy logical reasoning and complex problem solving. They approach life by analyzing the theory behind what they see and are typically focused inward on their own thoughtful study of the world around them. INTJs are drawn to logical systems and are much less comfortable with the unpredictable nature of other people and their emotions. They are typically independent and selective about their relationships, preferring to associate with people who they find intellectually stimulating. INTJs are perceptive about systems and strategy, and often understand the world as a chessboard to be navigated. They want to understand how systems work and how events proceed. The INTJ often has a unique ability to foresee logical outcomes. They enjoy applying themselves to a project or idea in depth and putting in concentrated effort to achieve their goals. INTJs not only see the plan or course of action, they are ready and prepared with several backups depending on the various circumstances that could possibly arise. With their expansive, future-focused vision for seeing possibilities and recognizing potential, they are also detailed and logical enough to see holes, gaps, and inconsistencies. INTJs have a hunger for knowledge and strive to constantly increase their competence. They are often perfectionists with extremely high standards of performance for themselves and others. They tend to have a keen interest in self-improvement and are lifelong learners, always looking to add to their base of information and awareness. INTJs are typically reserved and serious, and seem to spend a lot of time thinking. They are curious about the world around them, and often want to know the principle behind what they see. They thoroughly examine the information they receive, and if asked a question, they will typically consider it at length before presenting a careful, complex answer. INTJs think critically and clearly, and often have an idea about how to do something more efficiently. They can be blunt in their presentation, and often communicate in terms of the larger strategy, leaving out the details. Although INTJs aren't usually warm or particularly gregarious, they tend to have a self-assured manner with people, based on their own security and their intelligence. They relate their ideas with confidence, and once they have arrived at a conclusion, they fully expect others to see the wisdom in their perceptions. They are typically perfectionists and appreciate an environment of intellectual challenge. They enjoy discussing interesting ideas, and may get themselves into trouble because of their take-no-prisoners attitude. If someone's beliefs don't make logical sense, the mastermind typically has no qualms about pointing that out. The INTJ's prowess in the area of intellect, logic, and reason is unarguable and definitely among their chief strengths, as is their confidence in their ideas. However, these strengths can turn into weaknesses when they morph into a superiority complex. Unfortunately, among INTJs, this is not uncommon. They may be arrogant and condescending, as well as impatient with people who don't catch on as quickly as they'd like. With those who demonstrate less ability to think logically and rationally, they may be particularly judgmental and intolerant. In order to reach their full potential, INTJs should go outside of themselves. INTJs are internal processors and accustomed to finding the right answers or the best plans within their own minds. However, such a constant internal focus can mean that INTJs may miss important details, as well as the potentially insightful and helpful contributions of others. To improve their own ideas and plans, INTJs should seek input from their friends, family, and colleagues. Though the INTJ has full confidence in his or her own abilities, conferencing with others can breathe new life into a stale approach and can help to uncover blind spots.